Hello. Let's get started using the Keepers of the Light Oracle. Now I wanted to mention while I was closing my eyes in preparation for this reading, I saw an amethyst crystal, a raw amethyst, and a geode. That may be significant for someone. I also heard the song by Sting called Fields of Gold. Whoa. The word gold may be, gold or golden may be a synchronicity for you. Seeing the word gold or golden in certain phrases like golden opportunity, golden age. 111 when I looked at the timer. Who would like to come through today? Okay. Okay, Lord Shiva, transcendence, rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. 1:44 when I looked at the timer. Okay, I don't know too much about Lord Shiva at all, so let us learn together. It's hard for me not to notice the eye right here, making me think of the third eye, also the eye of Horus. Okay, let's read about Lord Shiva. Shiva is one of India's trinity of male god figures. He is depicted wearing a cobra around his neck, representing his capacity to tame fear or the ego, surrounded by stars, showing his connection to the cosmos, and holding a trident, acknowledging the three aspects of divine masculine power in India: creator, preserver, and destroyer. That makes me think also, destroyer makes me think of Kali Ma. He is known as the Destroyer because of his warrior-like energy and ability to destroy fear. He is a facet of the Divine Father energy and offers paternal protection, support, and guidance. He is also acknowledged as the Cosmic Dancer because he helps coordinate the interaction between Earth and the cosmos. He has the capacity to help us move beyond the fear of failure and into clarity and connection. Okay, that stands out to me, the fear of failure. Let me just write this down. Okay, extended message. Lord Shiva is with you right now to awaken your sense of connection to life itself. You are moving through a deep transition and things will be clearer from this point. You will know exactly what you need to do and where you need to be. This is a powerful time as you will transcend the limitations that others have set for you. It is a time of innovation, ideas, stargazing, soul traveling, and soul revealing. Shiva, the Lord of Dance, is here with his sacred sound of Om to lead the way. Okay, let me just go through this again and see what stands out. Lord Shiva is with you right now to awaken your sense of connection. You are moving through a deep transition. This may be a deeply transitional time for you, and you may be experiencing feelings of self-doubt, maybe brain fog, uncertainty. And the message here says that things will be clearer from this point. things. Okay, makes me think of clarity. Swords, the Ace of Swords, for example. Makes me think in the tarot. You will know exactly what you need to do and where you need to be, so. Source will be communicating with you through your intuition. So you will intuitively know what you need to do and where you need to be. So perhaps, for example, you have a certain path that you take every day. 555 when I looked at the timer. You have a certain path that you take every day, for example, but maybe all of a sudden, just out of the blue, without really knowing a reason why, you intuitively just decide to take a different route. Potentially leading to a serendipitous encounter or experience. This is a powerful time. Yes, powerful time stands out. Indeed, you're going through a powerful transformation, a deep transition. As you will transcend the limitations. Transcend the limitations. That others have set for you. It is a time of innovation, ideas, stargazing, okay, dreaming, using your imagination, using visualization. Innovation, ideas, again, that makes me think of the Ace of Swords. And the number 1, innovation, the number 1. Excuse me. Shiva, the Lord of Dance. Well, you know, that makes me think of the Lord of the Dance. I'm not sure if... Let me look it up. The Lord of the Dance. I believe it was an Irish, there's an Irish connection there. The Lord of the Dance. Michael Flatley, there you go. Michael Flatley's Lord of the Dance. It was a show. Lord of the Dance, let me see, Lord of the Dance. Okay, Lord of the Dance, created by Michael Flatley, is a groundbreaking Irish dance. There you go. You may be Irish. Maybe you live in Ireland. Now that makes me think of Celtic traditions. Is a groundbreaking Irish dance show that has captivated audiences worldwide since its debut in 1996. Maybe you like musicals. Maybe you are a dancer. You are very creative. This makes me think. Regardless of whether you are a dancer or not, you may love the arts. Overview of the show. Lord of the Dance is renowned for its unique blend of traditional Irish dance. The word traditional stands out to me for some reason. Traditional. Making me think of the Hierophant. But also maybe you come from a more traditional background. For example, maybe you grew up in a religious family, practicing Catholicism as an example. Traditional Irish dance, original music, and storytelling. Okay, storytelling stands out to me. You are meant to express yourself, to use your throat chakra. Perhaps you are a writer, or you have dreams of being a writer, or potentially you will be channeling books, yes. You will be a channeler, perhaps. Being a conduit for source. The show features high-energy performances characterized by precision dancing, stunning choreography, and theatrical effects. Maybe you're an actor. Theatrical makes me think that maybe yes, you are an actor. The performing arts, yes, returning to the arts. You may, yes, be indeed an enthusiast of the arts. It has been performed in over 60 countries, reaching more than 60 million fans and grossing over 1 billion since its inception. Okay, I could go on, but I'll just stop there. Maybe the number 6 is significant for you. I noticed they mentioned 60 twice. You may be seeing 6s. Balance. I relate the number 6 to balance, harmony. Harmony associated with music makes me think. Harmony, balance, harmony, stability. Okay. This is a powerful time as you will transcend the limitations. The word limitations, well, maybe at one time you had a more glass half empty mindset, a limited mindset, but you have transcended that mindset. You have a growth mindset, an abundance mindset. You know that you are full of limited possibilities. Okay, the Lord of Dance is here. With his sacred sound of perhaps you use or listen to healing frequency music as part of your healing practice. Okay, with the sacred sound of to lead the way, to lead the way. Okay, that stands out to me. So you are meant to lead in some way during this lifetime. Okay, rise up. All right. Making me think of the phoenix rising from the ashes. Transmuting, alchemizing lead into gold. Honor your inner force. This makes me think, yes, by choosing yourself. That is honoring yourself. And you've chosen to go after your dreams, to follow your intuition. That is a powerful move on your behalf. You are honoring yourself. You have chosen to honor yourself and your individual path. Okay. Dance with the universe makes me think, yes, you and the universe, there's a symbiotic relationship, right? Interconnectedness. You are a team. Okay. Source, your spirit team, they're all helping you realize your potential, your dreams. Okay, noticing the third eye there that I mentioned earlier, 1441 when I looked up. Makes me think you're highly intuitive. And you may have a healing touch. I'm looking at his hand. The Midas touch, the Magician card in the Tarot makes me think. A master magician. So more and more you are feeling more powerful, more in your power, your personal power. So that makes me think of the solar plexus chakra. You may have beautiful, long, wavy hair. I'm looking at his hair here. This is the Green Witches Oracle deck. Okay, this card likes to come out whenever I use this deck. Hedge, potential, I think I mentioned the potential, limitless potential, boundaries, indecision. For some reason, I'm following my curiosity yet again. The word hedge makes me think of, is it an idiom, hedge your bets? The phrase hedge your bets means to reduce your risk of loss by supporting more than one possible outcome. Well, that makes me think of limited possibilities, right? Reduce your risk of by supporting more than one possible outcome, or by having alternative plans. Rather than committing to a single choice, there are a multitude of possibilities indeed. It is commonly used in contexts like investing or gambling, where one might take multiple actions to mitigate potential losses. Essentially, it reflects the idea of not putting all your eggs in one basket. Okay. That makes me think. Yes. The mind, the logical mind, it is limited, right? However, you know now that you are connected to the infinite field of possibilities. And all you need to do is to remain open. Open to receive divine inspiration and ideas, guidance. There is more than one way when it comes to source. And that makes me think of one of the oracle decks that I have. It's the Rumi Oracle, and there's one card where they talk about how love always finds a way. There is more than one way to be and do. Yeah, limitless possibilities. And this word investing makes me think of, yes, you having chosen yourself. That is an investment. You are now investing in yourself. A valuable investment indeed. Priceless. All right. And the word indecision is standing out to me. You may at times, of course, being human, notice thoughts of doubt, indecision. That's part of the process. You are better able now to have a higher point of view, to pull back and observe your thoughts and feelings that are more limiting and fear-based in nature. You know that they are distractions and potentially a resurfacing of old patterns, right? You are not going backwards. You are on the right path. Watering can, asking for help, sharing burdens. Sharing burdens. Well, that makes me think of the Ten of Wands in the Tarot. The final push. Being at the point of your journey where you can lay down your burdens. Certainly, you are being supported by Source, your spirit team, your angels, archangels, whatever term you use. And you've learned to ask for help. You know that it is not a weakness to ask for help. We deem asking for help as something, like I said, that is a demonstration of weakness. However, it's a very vulnerable act to seek help. So that shows strength and courage. And we are not meant to do everything alone. Sharing burdens. So this makes me think, you are potentially spending a lot of time alone. This scene makes me think of solitude. Spending a lot of time in your own inner sanctuary. So if you are spending a lot of time alone, in hermit mode, solitude, this is a hint from Source that you will be able to share your burdens in the physical world as well. You are calling in help, support in the physical realm. Leaves, renewal, revival, progress. Renewal, yes. Makes me think of rebirth. That you are potentially in a rest and rejuvenation period. You are being recharged energetically. You are being revived. And this is all part of the process. And like I said, you are not going backwards. Even if it may seem like not much action is happening in your physical reality, not much movement. A lot is happening behind the scenes and energetically. You are indeed making progress, steady progress. That makes me think of the Seven of Pentacles in the Tarot. Rosemary. Maybe your name is Rosemary or Rosemary. Remembrance, loyalty, faithfulness. For some reason, I don't know, that makes me think of romantic love. And for some reason, I don't know what this is down here, but it makes me think of a microphone. So this makes me think that, yes, you are meant to use your throat chakra. And I did mention storytelling. Storytelling. That you are meant to lead in some way during this lifetime. Being a storyteller. Sharing your story, just expressing yourself using the throat chakra, either through speaking, teaching, or writing. Or all of the above. Yes, I'm seeing the word loyalty. You are drawing to you loyal connections. Yeah. With whom you can share burdens. But that word burden, it feels heavy energetically, doesn't it? When you unite with your soul family members, you will feel so inspired. So that makes me think that you may embark on a creative project together, some kind of project together, and you'll be supporting each other and having fun. It won't feel like work. And maybe at this time, I'm looking at the word remembrance in the rosemary card. Maybe at times you are feeling nostalgic. Because you're going through a deep transition, as it said when we were reading about Lord Shiva. A deep transition, a very transformational time, a powerful time. Those were the words used when reading about Lord Shiva. So, memories of the past seem to inevitably surface at pivotal times of our journeys. It's as though those energies are resurfacing to solidify even more, to help you decide if you want to remain in the old energies or move forward. Or make progress. And you've chosen to grow, to continue to evolve. We also have buds, new beginnings, there you go, expansion. This is, a transformational time. You may be feeling like you're in the in-between right now. The 0 point, the number 0, denoted on the Fool card in the Tarot. New beginnings, taking a leap of faith. And that makes me think of what I read about in regards to, what was it? That idiom. Hedging your bets. Something like that. Hedge your bets, yes. And how you've invested in yourself. You've taken a leap of faith on yourself, yes. You're taking a gamble on yourself, despite the uncertainty. There you go. All right. And the word expansion makes me think of the number 3, the Empress card, the 3 of Wands, looking optimistically, resolutely into the bright future. And again, now the word expansion makes me think, yes, your network is expanding in regards to what I said about being able to share your burdens. You're expanding your social network. Ooh, half an hour already. Oh my goodness. Ooh, 8. Strength, courage, bravery, vulnerability. I believe I mentioned the word vulnerability when talking about how it is a vulnerable act, or we deem it to be weak to ask for help. But for us to be honest, to be open enough to be vulnerable, that is an act of strength. I'm noticing the infinity symbol above this person's head, making me think of the Magician card. I don't know if I mentioned the Magician earlier. Let's keep going. And again, this returns to what we were talking about you taking a gamble on yourself, investing in yourself, taking a leap of faith on yourself. That takes courage and bravery and vulnerability, right? Because you don't know what the outcome is. You don't even know the steps. There's no map. And still, you chose this path because you know that you are meant to realize your potential, your limitless potential. Watering can, please. Watering can. And there, okay. 2 of Wands. Big dreams, planning, visualization. Yes, continue to dream big is the message I'm getting here for sure. Big dreams. Invest in your dreams. Invest in yourself. That's what you've done. He's holding the world in his hands. Anything else from this deck? Thank you. So this makes me think, in looking at the 2 of Wands under Watering Can, yes, you have surrendered the how and the when to Source. Your role is to continue to dream, to hold on to your inner knowing, that vision that you have for your life. And he's not moving. You are manifesting while you rest. That's how powerful a manifester you are. That's how powerful visualization is. You've set your intentions. You can rest now. Rest, play, create. Be in Empress mode. Receiving mode. Look at this. We got the Ten of Cups. Dreams come true, happily ever after. Look at that. Right after we got the Two of Wands where it says big dreams. Your world is expanding. Indeed. Your heart will expand. Look at Ten of Cups. Your heart will be overflowing with joy and gratitude. Remembrance, yeah. Creating fond memories with your loved ones. Yeah, you're in resting mode right now. Rest, recovery, relaxation, rejuvenation. Okay, I may have used the word rejuvenation. This is the Four of Swords. Yeah, the Leaves card. Renewal, revival, progress. You're making progress even while you rest. It's possible, despite what the logical mind may try to convince you of. It's about vibration, and I think I mentioned the Ten of Wands, yes, in regards to the sharing your burdens. Ten of Wands, burdens, obligation, duty, final push. You can lay down your burdens. The scales are balancing, and I'm looking at the scales on this gate here. And we have the Six of Cups. Generosity, gifts, inner child, nostalgia. I think I may have mentioned the possibility of you feeling nostalgic at this time and seeing the word remembrance. There you go. Six of Cups. Realizing a childhood dream, I'm thinking, and looking, wanting to put these together. Six of Cups and dreams come true, happily ever after. You've likely dreamed since you were a child of living happily ever after. Okay, yep. This confirms what we talked about in regards to the watering can card, asking for help, sharing burdens, and buds, the buds card, new beginnings, expansion, expanding your network. You have the Two of Cups, positive partnerships, kindred spirits, your soul tribe. There you go. Anything else? Anything else about this new beginnings? This new cycle, this new chapter? Indecision, yes, so that falls in line with the Hedge card. The last key word, indecision. Uncertainty, not knowing all the steps. They are revealed to you little by little. You're following your intuition. You move when you feel inspired, when you feel intuitively to go a certain place, to create a certain, or just to create. You go or move by intuition. Okay, Two of Swords, indecision, uncertainty, doubt. Yeah, and she's blindfolded here. And yet you still, despite not having a map, so you're not relying on your sight to lead you on this path. Your compass is your heart, your intuition. More on buds. Oh dear, 41:41 when I looked at the clock. Okay, we'll stop here. I believe I mentioned the Magician when I saw the infinity symbol up here on the Strength card. I may have. I think I mentioned the Magician at least once. I don't remember everything that I say during a reading. I usually catch synchronicities once I stop recording and watch the recording again. Okay, well, you have the Magician. Power, magic, ritual, manifestation. There you go. This is, well, it makes me think of dance with the universe. You're dancing with the universe, co-creating with the universe, co-creating your happily ever after. I will end it there. Have a beautiful journey.